Am I the butthole for being mad my sister was testing my boyfriend? On mobile. I, 21 female, have a boyfriend, 22 male, who is super awesome and I love him. We've been dating for 2 years and starting to get serious, so we decided to meet each other's parental units. We went to my parents last week and we're going to stay for a few days. We didn't. My sister, 18, was all on him and in his personal space. She's already a touchy person, but this was making him uncomfortable. He kept telling her no and to stop doing what she's doing. She kept doing it, so we stayed for dinner and left the next morning. My sister texted me when we left and said, "Well, he's pretty loyal." I asked her, "What?" And she said he was testing him for me. I hate when I read stories of people testing their partners, so I told him, "Hey, my sister tried testing you." I didn't tell her to do it. Luckily he responded, "I know. So that's good." I was angry with her and told my parents, who said they saw no problem with it. I told them that I won't bring my boyfriend for Christmas since they saw no problem with my sister making him uncomfortable. They told me to stop being a bitch about it. Am I the butthole for being mad at my sister and telling my parents I won't bring him? They liked him, I just have a problem with them now. NTA, what your sister did was gross and your parents are out of line for backing her up. I'm sure that's going to make every family gathering he attends uncomfortable for him going forward. Yeah. Luckily his family likes me and will let me stay over holidays if I want. Hope he doesn't have a brother that thinks it's okay to test you. Just kidding. No, his family's chill. I do know where he gets his suit-wearing habits though. His dad and brothers are also sharp-dressed men. Tell Barney I said hi. Suit up. Challenge accepted. It will be legend. Wait for it. Dari. Legendary. And you better not be lactose intolerant because the next part is Dari. I read this as shut up and was so confused. This is why I have to read things twice, laughing my butt off. Tell Swarley I also say hi. You mean Swirls Barkley? r/unexpected hemim, Reddit link. Oh crap, you got a well-dressed man? I'm super jelly. I'm surprised honestly, I met him on a bad day. I'm still getting used to it, laughing out loud. I had one too, enjoy. He was great, he never saw me well-dressed, it was pretty fun to see each other together, smiley face. I had one too. Then we started working on a farm. I miss the suits. Not as jelly as Op's sister, PS not the butthole. 'Cause every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. I am, I like it. I have to go listen to that song now. That's all I could hear. Thank you. NTA, but are you sure she was trying to test him, or was she actually coming on to him and got rejected, so she decided to frame her actions as a test just in case your boyfriend told you what she did? You make a very valid point here, because why in the world would she ever think what she did was okay? Neither is okay. So that's not really a good gauge here. As Susie says, not that anyone is saying that it is okay, but it certainly seems like she did something wrong and then wanted to play it off that it was just a joke. Honestly, the whole thing is wrong and I feel terrible for original post, but even worse for her BF. What a bad spot to be in. Yeah, this feels like a version of Schrodinger's joke. If he'd been into it, wouldn't have been a joke, but since he hated it, it was just a test. My husband wears button-ups, waistcoats and jeans or slacks all the time with nice shoes, and I think he got it from his grandpa. He's so dapper, it's cute. Aw yes. That's adorable. It really is. He's so cute, love him so much. Does the ZZ circle and point? Are you dating review bra? Who? A YouTuber who is known for doing fast food reviews but always wears a nice suit and looks like he time traveled from the 1930s or something. Has a really interesting deadpan style. The guy who runs Report of the Week on YouTube. Love sharp-dressed men. She wasn't testing him, she was caught. He told her to stop, rejected her, and you wanted to leave and she knew why. This was the only thing she could come up with to cover for her behavior. Also, I don't think she wanted to sleep with him. But she wanted him to like her and give her attention. It's also a great way to punish and tell her you don't want her around him anymore. Oh, him, I trust. You Odo, not to mention you basically sexually harassed him and refused to take no for an answer. If she were a guy, we'd all be calling him a creep and pissed that another man cannot take no for an answer, perhaps even encouraging reporting him. Oof, could also be correct. She might be jealous of her sister and try to sabotage the relationship too. Either way, I don't blame boyfriend for never wanting to go back because regardless of the reason, that's a terrible way to leave a first impression. Oh my lord, I didn't think of that. I think you may be right. This was my thought too. How would they feel if he decided to test her and see if she would get with her sister's partner? Bet they wouldn't be nearly so okay with him sexually harassing her as they are with her harassing him. Not the butthole, and make it clear you won't be exposing your boyfriend or male friends to your sister's predatory behavior. Not just cut where it hurts. Stoop as low as you can and tell you sister and family I really wish you didn't do that and I felt it was completely unnecessary. Frankly, it made us uncomfortable. However, I do realize you have done so out of a place of care for me. For that alone, I thank you. However, I still believe that if testing him was your intent, your methodology is still rather flawed. In order to tempt him, you must place something attractive in front of him. You wouldn't go winning a child over with chores and homework, no, you use candy and video games. The key is that the alternative choice has to appear at least somewhat attractive. Nonetheless, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I felt that burn all the way from the next galaxy over. I'm not sure there is enough aloe vera for that one. At what point do you give up on ointment and just go for skin grafts? The firemen at Chernobyl weren't burned this badly. I think we all did. Jesus. Started out as an and finished with a damn. Lamau, that was a nasty burn. That burn was so calculated, it gave me a visual. I'd ask your mom how she'd feel if her family tested your dad when they were dating, or if his family tested her. Or how your sister would like it if you test her boyfriends? What they did was disrespectful. You should test his dad, just to make sure. I'm sorry, Reddit has ruined me. I can't say anything without making a joke anymore. No, the boyfriend should test her dad. I mean, mom. Screw it, test 'em both. Mom and sis. Dad has the most entertainment value though. And it's the least obvious / expected move. If they complain about you not coming, tell them to stop being a bitch about it. NTA pretty sure the test was just her excuse for constantly hitting on him, and a quick get out of jail free card in case she didn't want to get in trouble. Your sister meant to test your BF, but accidentally failed your test. The year of being a decent person, which you weren't even giving, but she decided to take all on her own. And then your family decided to join in for extra stupid, enjoy your holidays at the boyfriend's. Can you imagine if the genders were reversed? I wonder how the parents would feel if a grown man felt up their daughter and kept touching her after she said stop to test her loyalty. This. Absolutely this. The double standard is infuriating. NTA. Everyone is acknowledging this is sexual harassment, so what double standard? Families like this are going to tell a woman to toughen up as well, as you can see from how they're treating up. Fair question. I guess I am assuming a double standard on the part of the ops family and assuming that they would have a problem with a guy trying to force themselves on their daughter as a test, but maybe you are right. Nice civil chat, thank you. It's full-on harassment bordering sexual assault. What did she even try to do? She tried to test his loyalty in front of his GF? How stupid must someone be to fall for something like that? Yeah, imagine bringing BF's parents and having them test ops parents for their loyalty to each other? So that'd be fine in their eyes? Op, enjoy your holidays with the people you like and who like you back. NTA. They were also outlined for calling original post a bitch over it. That for me is a one-way ticket to never spending the holidays with them again. Or, he can have a blast, making sure to sit next to the sister, flirting with her nonstop, holding her hand and squeezing it at the dinner table. Like coming on really hard, straight up in front of the parents, asking her what her fave position is, and then asking if she can change into her mini skirt for the rest of dinner. Of course, this could backfire if the parents and sister play ball and are very open. Edit: don't forget to visit the drive-thru at a Burger King on the way to the dinner. Oh, this would be hilarious. Also sounds like a bad, but hilarious porn threesome plot. Yeah, what she did was literally sexual harassment. Op's sister and parents are downright disgusting. They don't care that what your sister did was rude, but they care a great deal when you defend yourself and it affects them and their choices. They are all Oz NTA original post. Seems like your parents are enabling sister's childish and manipulative ways. Skeptical. So, she sexually harassed him to prove he won't cheat on his girlfriend with her sister? While they're in the same house? 1. What she did was disgusting. 2. It proves nothing. That's both gross and stupid. Edit: not at all to say that he would cheat otherwise, just that her test was as meaningless as it was repulsive. NTA. What Op's sister did was sexual harassment. Supremely uncool. Your sister wasn't testing your BF, she was sexually harassing him. Yep. It was harassment/assault until she realized it wasn't going anywhere, whereupon it became a test. Op, please keep your boyfriend away from your family. It's the bitchy teen girl version of it's just a joke, bro. Sister saw something she liked and tried for it. I think she made up the testing thing because she knew he would tell her sister what she did. I'm trying to get with your boyfriend for you, sis. This. Exactly. More specifically, sexual assault. Right, can you imagine the backlash if two brothers had this disagreement? Edit: it's wrong to do no matter what gender you identify with. Yep, as soon as he says stop and she doesn't, it's at least harassment. Depending on what she was doing, it could be assault. She's competing with original post and then decided to proactively get her cover story out there when it became clear she couldn't get him. My sister did this with every single man I brought around. It wasn't a test. She is a narcissist that wanted to prove she was better than me by taking away whoever I was dating. Fortunately, the love of my life told me about my stupid sister and her stunts. This wasn't a test. This was a competition from someone very insecure. Original post should be aware of other types of competition. Right? And what if he failed? Was she going to F him? This post made me uncomfortable just reading the title alone. I knew it was going to be about sexual harassment and this child needs a timeout. NTA, that's very creepy and sounds more of a if he's into it we F and if he doesn't it was a prank, bro. Yep, Schrodinger's prank is a favored tool in the toolbox of buttholes everywhere. Lol, great name for a crafty thing. This is such a good term. So much garbage behavior articulated so concisely. For sure, she's a dinger. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I don't think it was a test. I think she was just trying to pretend she wasn't attempting to seduce him after it didn't work. Texting the sister is just rubbing it in her face. Ding ding ding. Yes, exactly. NTA. I find what she was not only rude but totally disrespectful to you and your boyfriend. She was basically saying she doesn't trust your judgment to pick out a mate that will be faithful to you and not cheat. If my daughter ever did that to anyone, she would be getting a rude reality check. Plus, after having to be on guard all day just to meet your family, why would you want to bring him again on day that's about relaxing and enjoying your family and friends when neither of you would be able to relax, not knowing what else your sister might try and knowing your parents won't do anything about her behavior? Curious how she would react if tables were turned. Curious. Don't make an HP reference testing. Anyway, yeah, might need to update if I do this or if my parents see my side. Ask your parents how they would feel if your sister was treated by her, hypothetical, boyfriend's brother the way she treated your boyfriend. They should be totally okay with that, since they are okay with your sister sexually harassing your boyfriend. Or tell them that bringing a cute boyfriend home was a test to see if she was a good sister and she totally failed. Yes, yes, yes. This. It's perfect. Ha ha. Love this. I don't even feel like she was testing him and trying to steal him from you. If her story is true and she was testing him, it was also a gross level of arrogance on her part and it didn't actually prove anything. Her logic seems to be that if he wasn't tempted by her, then he wouldn't be tempted by anyone, which is, well, she clearly thinks a lot of herself. It's also scary because some people made very good points on here for intent. I am just trying to give doubt since it's not for sure if she just truly thought she was testing or if she was coming into him, but it's not that far off to say it could have been both. It's a good point to say that she could have been coming onto him truly, which is sexual harassment, and then decided to portray it as a test if she didn't get the other outcome. NTA. Your sister must think she's done, sexy goddess. How could he possibly resist? Rolling eyes face. Your family are being weird and creepy. Do not waste Christmas with that mess. Yeah, it's such a dumb test and so egotistical. Tests are stupid and bad. But if someone, like a detective, did want to objectively test the loyalty of a potential cheater, why would they ever use partner's sibling in their family home? That would be the dumbest way of cheating. Why would they ever use one person, one time, and conclude that the test subject was faithful? Maybe the person would cheat in the right circumstances, but wasn't interested in the bait. To really test, you'd have to try all sorts of temptations. Strangers and friends. Similar to their partner, and totally different. Drunk, sober, in a different country, online, offline. Why not test with a different gender, in case the potential cheater wants to try something different? It would become absurd. You'd have to test the person 100 times to hit upon all the unusual circumstance in which they might cheat. It's terrible that Op's sister harassed him, but also kind of hilarious that she thinks that because he resisted the intense temptation to F his partner's sister in her parents' house, that he must be loyal. IKR. If you need to test a partner, you're already in a doomed relationship. Mostly the only valid test in a meet the new partner situation is if you think your sibling's new partner is being inappropriate. You state your feelings that you're uncomfortable, give a heads up to family, and see what happens. The Op's little sister is a narcissistic wackadoo. She's got unsolicited dick pic logic, for sure. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube. And share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.